Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And to believe in dragons, it's actually not so difficult to believe in dragons. The only thing you need to do is to look around, look into history, and what the animals actually are. Those are little dragons inside of this little puddle in the forest. And little fish, they look like little fish with limbs on it, and they will grow until they are a frog, I believe. And so evolution works like that. Oh, there is even a lizard in a lizard inside of this bottle. Oh, okay, whatever. And so, my brothers and sisters, every spirituality and every one of this, where you ever believe in, of course, it's not always centered about you. It's also centered over this whole world and everything that happened to the world, and so this philosophy that you can have from it. The Dragon's Path is also a philosophy of life, but also, oh my goodness, I'm getting caught by spiders. The Dragon's Path has also creation story, but it's a creation story to think about so that you can have respect for everything that nature makes, because the dragon itself is a spirit of nature. So every dragon god is the embodiment of the elements, and so the dragon itself are the direct children of them. If you look into the early days of the earth, you see dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are not so different in form than a dragon is. A dragon is seems like a more evolved kind of dinosaurs, and so I do believe in the fact that they are the children of nature, that they are the children of God, some kind of a Jesus for me. They are what Jesus is for the Christians, and what Mohammed is for the Muslims. The dragon is for me, the dragon, the guardian, the one that walked on the world, on the earth. So actually, when they say, did the dragon walk on the earth, or is it just a god that never walked the earth? Both of them. My dragon circle consists of both of them. So you have the dragon, that is my Jesus, you can say, and so you also have the dragon god. The dragon god is not a creature. The dragon god is everything you see. For example, the creation story of Tiamat, my dragon goddess, is that she lay herself down on earth and let herself sink into the earth, and then everything that came back, like the trees and everything that grows, is still her life force. She is still alive and made life possible, and so on and so on. Then you also have creation stories of Quetzalcoatl, Leviathan, and Fafnir. So then life could begin when the dragon gods were here. And then you have the guardians, of course. And the guardians are the ones who has to protect this world, has to protect their parents, and give the whatever they have to say from wisdom and knowledge, that they are here to say to us what we have to do. Unfortunately, the stories say that the humans killed the dragons, and so they uh, went away. And I believe I know where they are. They are under the embrace of nature, under the embrace of the dragon gods. Um, um, and I call this the dragon realms, a different dimension beyond five gates, the fifth gate. That is far away, but it's still the same earth, of course. Everything you see is the dragon realm, but it's behind a different dimension. And only those who have dragon energy, who are born with dragon energy, because your dragon god allowed it, um, only those can go to the dragon realms alongside with little frogs, alongside with their dragons and their dragon energy, because they have this soul. Um, some people just say to me that it's impossible if you believe in dragons. That has nothing to do with the creation story of the earth. Yes, and a large part of it. Yes, it is. That the dragon is actually the number one creature of this world, but was stitched away by humans. Could be. Humans are very violent, very self-centered. It's always them, them, them. Of course, it's how nature works and how their evolution has taught them to be over everything else. So also over the dragon. I even made a story about this. Um, So creation story, it's a philosophy of life as well. So I sometimes it hurts me to see videos and information about what this all is about. It's much more than the knowledge that you have how to do your dragon path and things like that. But it's not only centered over you or your dragon alone, but it's centered over the entire universe and whatever it creates is centered over everything. If I have to begin over the origins of Leviathan, that is only a rumor, that is only something said. I'm not sure if that is true, but if I begin of Leviathan's story, that story just it's so overwhelming, it's so great, but that our human mind cannot understand it. Cannot, yeah, and they called Leviathan evil and bad and dark, but they just don't understand the mind of something so ancient, that is that you are just a dust particle, that they are indeed God. They have seen the creation, they have worked with the creation. That is the embodiment. The Leviathan is the embodiment of a nature force, of a force of nature that is not only bound to the earth like the other dragon gods are. And so yeah, sometimes they say to me, who is your God? Would you bow for? I said to my Jesus, which is the dragon, and I don't like to say Jesus, but that is how they understand how much it means for me, how much the dragon means for me. The only way to understand this is in their own language, to let them understand this. That is also how I explained this on the radio 2 years ago. Because it's so weird that if someone believes in dragons, then there is of course no backstory. It's just believing in dragons and things like that and having epic adventures with each other. Oh no, our story is much larger than all of the religions together and all of the philosophy that is with it. This philosophy is endless about the dragon. The dragon is a wisdom, and this wisdom will be teached for you, so you will be knowing the wisdom and knowledge of the dragon, and so you also will know the origin of this earth. You will understand everything, how this flower is growing and how the light is shining, and how Fafnir keeps the fire so great inside of the sun, that our life is possible. So I don't believe in human gods. I don't believe in Satan. I don't believe in any of them. I might believe that there is a Lucifer, but it's not the one I listen to. And even though it comes as a dragon, it's my dragon that I listen to. And the ones that are next to it, living in the dragon realms, and to my brothers and sisters, I have the largest respect for them. And me and my dragon are trying to open the gates for all of the dragons, so that you will also understand and learn from the origins of life and the origins of the earth and even the universe, so that you can have an idea of how it exists. The dragon's soul is immortal, and unless the dragon god itself will die. And the dragon god, like I said, is the earth, is the air, is the waters, is the fire. So yeah, it's so silly that sometimes people say this. There is no story behind it. Yeah, but the story is never been told. It was always forbidden to say something about a dragon. If my brothers and sisters from the past said anything about the dragon, they will be executed. They would be executed because the dragon was evil for them. So it was not allowed to say anything. So it was forgotten or feared to say anything about the dragon. But now that it's allowed to say anything about the dragon, I would like to share the wisdom of the dragon and the knowledge and the things that I feel. And I feel how life is created. It's not like poof and it was there. No, it's evolution. evolution is real, and I believe it in 100%. And so evolution started with the 4 elements. And there, just like in this little puddle that you've seen, so there the dragon grow and grow and grow until they grow, and until they were dragons. Philosophy. Of course, many people like to read these books about this and things like that, but you don't have to go further. That this life, the 4 elements are dragons, and so the children are as well dragons, and the children are you and your dragon as well. Your whole entire circle of the dragon is are children of God. Actually, you are like Jesus, because you also have this dragon energy, which means a dragon spirit inside. And so you can understand everything that a dragon can understand. You are allowed to do whatever a dragon can do. You are able to manipulate nature because you are a child of nature itself, especially 1 or 2 main elements that you can bend. You don't see this. It's in the mind. It's everything is in the mind, and your mind is magic. Your mind is the power of the dragon. It talks. The dragon talks to your mind. And also, even the trees can talk to your mind. It's how Tiamat communicates. And the other dragon gods as well, through their elements. The origin of this earth, I believe that it was the dragon. And I believe that we are next to the dragon. That is actually the prophet, but also a friend. The one that said that you don't need to bow. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.